Alright.
Oh.
I'm watching this.
Not yet fixed.
Yes.
Near.
We can do that.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. This thing is very dry. Why not shall we say? Huh? You'll be ready to create a website next week. Oh. How long would you think? How long do you think you need to spend market time? First market care. Hả? Đúng rồi. Yeah, marketcare.com.
Yeah.
Okay. You just use the API and then just list all the cryptocurrency available and show the current price. Huh? Market cap. CAP.
Should I start?
Where is the map? And then see.
The fintech and VPN card ours? Is it ours?
No. VPNcast.org.
Yeah.
The domain name? No.
No,
It's
it's not ours.
in Peter.
Who's the owner of BPN Cash?
Huh?
The company?
Who owns the VPNcast?
Yeah.
What do you mean? The project?
Yeah.
Usually we can consider no one only. Who own the cryptocurrency? Who own it?
No, I mean.
I think at least we need to send 10 to 20% to Thomas.
To Thomas.
Yeah. Actually, this company only if Thomas happy, everything will be okay. You think? Is it? And I think we need to make Snail happy as well. So,
I was thinking that maybe we can stop the testing for VPN and PC and focus on iOS.
we can, but just there you see.
Yeah, maybe we can get their feedback first so that we can customize it after the iOS.
They will not have feedback. I said the way is we produce and make all the things ready for them not to risk. We need to make things
Oh, sorry.
to the level that they can't receive. We can't ask them for feedback. They are They don't want to sing.
Okay.
You just need to make them happy.
I can make them happy.
I'm like also.
You like you can fly. Hello.
So today I want to talk about the purpose and principles of our team. Just that. And maybe some issues regarding the projects later and then some updates. So right now, I think the team is getting better, like getting more, they can adapt more from the problems, from the impediments we have experienced. But right now, I think we need to know our purpose. Why are we building ICO websites? Why are we doing this? So certainly
Raising money.
raising money. That's
That's the ultimate purpose.
is there anything
Or create value.
create revenue?
Create value from nothing.
So it's all about the money.
In somehow.
Yes.
So it's cryptocurrency, it's currency or coins, so it's already a money. It's called it's money.
Okay.
Just
And
how much it is.
I want to know why are we focusing on the cryptocurrency? Why not fiat?
Why not?
Why not real money?
Why not real money?
Yeah. Why are we focusing on cryptocurrency?
For real money, what would be the business strategy? Because they want to create ICO, but they don't have the technology. So we provide this kind of technology. It's what they request. Yeah, it's what they request. You see? Actually, in the whole corporation, yeah, everyone can just create a smart contract, package a coin, and then something like that. But they are not so as professional as us, right? We know all the ICO workflow and related legal issue and other related features and personalities. So first, we need to be a professional ICO creator. We need to be. That's why it's our core value.
Okay.
But if you said that, why should we focus on real money? Then for what? For what purpose? Raising money?
No, I'm just asking why are we focusing on cryptocurrency?
Or if we focus on real money, I just can sing foreign exchange or something like that, OTC market. Because it's about great industry, there's no legal restriction in it yet. So something like that. and it's a new concept. Usually you can waste money by new concept because people always purchasing the new trend.
The reason why I asked that is because some of the members are wondering why are we focusing on the currency. So
Because they require us to provide these things or we don't exist. You need to know that we need to provide something that they want first.
So, okay, we'll proceed with the team principles. This is made by the Green VC. Yeah. This is only a draft. Everybody can add more if they want to. They have more suggestions. So the first one is to listen to and respect each other's ideas and opinions. Because right now, from what I have observed, is that we don't really listen to each other. And then, wait, maybe I have to show you our SWOT analysis first. Okay. Ayun, SWOT. Baba.
It's what they want and what we need. You see, it's very important.
Yeah. So, from the start of our Scrum, for 1 month, I have been observing the team. So, I have listed down our strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats for the iceberg. So, what I have observed is that one of our strengths is the team. We have different skills, and then we are always trying to do what you have asked us to do. And then we have regarding tokens, we have fixed token supply, bounty, and airdrop. And then for the weaknesses, we lack cryptocurrency experience, and then we lack forex and investment knowledge, and we are not yet open source. So for this one, I propose that maybe 1 or half working day, we can just study investments and cryptocurrency so that all of the team members are knowledgeable of what we are really doing.
1.5 day?
No, just half a day.
Half a day
Yeah.
per week or
No, just
every day?
No.
Oh, sure. But is it enough for 3 to 4 hours, you mean?
Yeah.
Maybe just introduction.
Yeah.
It's so tedious, I think.
Yeah, it's
Only
If they have read the wiki 99.org article, you don't need to worry that first because we have the media later. About the cryptocurrency, we have a press website, right? News, columns, articles, something like that. We'll keep building the media website. So all the knowledge that you think we need, we'll have a proper website, and then the team member can go to that website and.
or maybe she has
Yeah.
something to share.
Sure, that's appropriate as well. But what I mean is, those things we will put on to the media website as well.
Okay.
So you can consider if you. I don't think half a day is enough.
we could just cover some of the basics.
We can start. Why not?
And do we study by individual or by
Yeah, individual. I want it individual.
It's not enough. Half a day is not enough. You need to study it periodically. When you don't know some terms of it, you need to search it.
So, how to fill out that weaknesses? that we
I already told you we will create a media website. We will fill with all the knowledge that related to cryptocurrency and other things that we need. If we need, other people need, that means it has value.
Or maybe Anissa point is while we are creating a website that is cryptocurrency, one of us might or need to have the knowledge of at least on the base.
Sure, maybe we can do it this way. So the team member just submit the questions to you, and then you collect, and then when you collect amount, yeah, then you can start your session about teaching.
I will teach.
Huh? How? Just we still need somebody to teach you or Mari and the VC members. Four VC members. You need to have responsibility. But if you don't want to teach, I already tell you that the media website will cover it. But
Alright.
That's how media website, media department knows the ICO.
it depends on the VC as well. The VC need to teach the media, and the media has the content.
I see. Because the VC doesn't know.
The VC doesn't know. Okay.
Not all.
Yeah, not all.
Me, I don't know. Honestly.
So you can like blockchain and cryptocurrency. There are many wiki website cover all the knowledge of it.
Okay, but the time we are still working, then we are. Me, I don't want to read.
Huh?
I'm not fan of reading. That's why.
You are not what?
Fan of reading.
Oh, but you are good at learning, but not good at reading. So maybe you can try YouTube to watch the video that are highly rated, related. So many sum up and related to cryptocurrency.
That's why they asking for a time for just learning a specific
Only the
use.
basics, yeah.
Only the basics. That's the reason.
Actually, I already asked you to only at most work 5 hours. So you need to, those 3 hours, you either go to rest or either go to learn.
Okay, let's do it this way. Let's try your way. I will collect all of their questions regarding cryptocurrency, and then I will make a presentation and then make it as simple as possible so that maybe it's a better way for them to learn cryptocurrency. Is that okay?
Okay.
We can try.
Yeah, it's
Do-
okay.
Might have some work priorities.
We can try.
Okay.
And maybe we'll think about it more. So let's proceed. For the opportunities, we have a large target market for our service. Since we have iBuilder, we make smart contracts and the ICO websites, we can target a large market for it because we can make several services that caters ICO. And then we can find investors, we can produce quality products, and then marketing plans, we can be as unique as possible. Example, viral marketing or memes. Maybe you can try that one. Or everybody can try.
Names.
Yeah. Just try. And then we can have a detailed roadmap and we can invest in other projects. We can acquire them or we can also build our team, be a startup. So right now I want you to remember that we are a new team and we are figuring out how to be compatible with each other, how to communicate effectively. So that I think we need to have more patience with each other and more honest. And then for our threats, we have legal issues, large competitors, and security, customer privacy. And then we proceed with the principles.
Investors.
Hindi yung...
Baka.
Yung ganyan.
Happy tayo.
Basta.
Everyone.
Less.
Huh? Me?
Lester and Reggie, stand
Huh?
up.
Why?
We need to present them.
Oh. You
Saan
know,
nila tulungan?
They have contributed with that.
Blue. Ginawa mo.
So for the three team principles, we since we are a new team, we have to agree with how we communicate and build relationships with each other.
Relationship naman.
Power din.
Dahil na, di.
Gabi na.
Same time.
Okay.
Oh,
I think you need to remove that one.
What? This one?
Yeah, try it.
Ah.
Nasaan niyo ba yung principles? Or suggest nila kayo.
Yeah, you can suggest if you have ideas. Ano na natin?
Oh.
Ay, oo.
Yalla habibi.
Huh? Domain? Yeah, we give you and give me an
Korban pare.
Spanish as you count it, measure how long would you
Nice.
You can they provide PAPI or you can use other PAPI from other cryptocurrency exchange.
Tayo na lang.
Buti nga lang
Okay.
nabili ko kanina.
Review, and I want you to prepare that you create one type of website. We might just change some style and then duplicate into 10. Something like that. Duplicate, like you create a standard website. Huh? Theme? No, you create a create a website like that, the same type of website. Market cap, you need make it as a standard type, and then maybe we do change some block of it, or change some color, and then we add another domain to it, and create you create another domain. Because you sign up function 30 more than 30% of website. So and its admin panel are full-fledged with all the features. It's very easy to create plugins for WordPress. And there are many
Yung video mo.
Uy!
Ano ba yun? Ito? Diba ito diba? Ito na ba yan?
Saan yung
Explain
video?
mo muna.
Ah, okay.
Sa YouTube ba?
Explain mo naman yung sa'yo.
Hindi na ba ako?
Wala nga.
Basahin mo natin tapos.
Okay.
Okay.
The camera can't see you too there. Don't be shy. Move those steps.
I'm posing here. There.
Yeah, it's okay. I know.
And then the second one is we honor our commitments. Maybe when we say we are going to do something, we must deliver. And then the third one, we support and invest in each other's development. Maybe if we are having difficulties in our task, we can ask someone who is more skillful in that particular task that we ask them to help us or to give more ideas. And then the fourth one, we routinely critique our processes. I think this will be very hard since we have our own ego. We have our pride. We don't want to be, ano yun? We don't want to be critiqued by others, but we have to listen to others too.
Try not to.
I think one of the problems with that is, let's say you ask someone to solve your problem, but instead of that guy helping you to solve your problem, what he did is just make your problem worse. Yes, this kind of thing it happens. No, just for something.
So actually, if you have a problem, you just go to Google. And if you have knowledge about something, you don't help them to just doing that for them. Just guide them to learn something, so they will have the knowledge and self-learning skill. So you can't depend on others. It's very independent. I think, my opinion. Most of the time.
Yeah, but I think as a team, I think this is really helpful.
No, I don't think so.
Sometimes, for me,
It depends on
really.
Yeah, it depends on the situation because usually you just focus. Everybody just focus what you do best, right? And then usually what you do best is not benefits others because you are restricted in your personal experience. It's
Yeah,
like
that's the reason why we have to critique others because we have that ego that you are the best in your skill.
oh, I will send you a video later.
Okay.
And it has a very good system about that. It's from a very successful venture capital or hedge fund leader.
Okay,
The hedge fund company, you can keep talking. I search it.
Yeah, we need to finish first.
Okay, and then the fifth one is project transparency.
Project transparency.
Yeah. We need to know all of the process, the timeline. That's why I gave you the chart. I tell you the deadlines, and such. Yep. And then giving credit. So when someone do something for you, I want you to, or maybe we can consider giving credit for that someone. I think it will be really helpful. Yeah, and motivating. What do you think?
Credit, like what kind of credit?
For example,
Credit card.
MC helps me a lot in
Yeah, for
the
that.
research. So when she do something, I tell that it's from her.
Like what I
It will add value to your we own the first one and the second one. And the third one, if you answer, if you have some answer for it.
Whether you like it or not, radical transparency and algorithm decision making is coming at you fast, and it's going to change your life. That's because it's now easy to take algorithms and embed them into computers and gather all that data that you're reading on yourself all over the place. And know what you're like, and then direct the computers to interact with it in ways that are better than most people can. Well, that might sound scary. I've been doing this for a long time, and I have found it to be wonderful. My objective has been to have meaningful work and meaningful relationships with people I work with. And I've learned that I couldn't have that unless I had that radical transparency and that algorithmic decision making. I want to show you why that is. I want to show you how it works. And I warn you that some of the things I'm going to show you probably are a little bit shocking. Since I was a kid, I've had a terrible rote memory. And I didn't like following instructions. I was not good at following instructions. But I managed to figure out how things work for myself. When I was 12, I hated school, but I fell in love with trading the markets. I caddied at the time, earned about $5 a day. I took my caddy money and I put it in the stock market. And that was just because the stock market was hot at the time. And the first company I bought was a company by the name of Northeast Airlines. Northeast Airlines was the only company I heard of that was selling for less than $5 a share. And I figured I could buy more shares, and if it went up, I'd make more money. So that was a dumb strategy, right? But I tripled my money. I tripled my money because I got lucky. The company was about to go bankrupt, or some other company acquired it, and I tripled my money. And I was hooked. And I thought, this game is easy. With time, I learned this game is anything but easy. In order to be an effective investor, one has to bet against the consensus and be right. It's not easy to bet against the consensus and be right. One has to bet against the consensus and be right because the consensus is built into the price. And in order to be an entrepreneur, a successful entrepreneur, one has to bet against the consensus and be right. And to be an entrepreneur and an investor, and what goes along with that is making a lot of painful mistakes. So I made a lot of painful mistakes. And with time, my attitude about those mistakes began to change. I began to think of them as puzzles, that if I could solve the puzzles, they would give me gems. And the puzzles were, what would I do differently in the future so I wouldn't make that painful mistake? And the gems were principles that I would then write down so I would remember them that would help me in the future. And because I wrote them down so clearly, I could then eventually discover I could then embed them into algorithms. And those algorithms would be embedded in computers, and the computers would make decisions along with me. And so in parallel, we would make these decisions. And I could see how those decisions then compared with my own decisions. And I could see that those decisions were a lot better. And that was because the computer could make decisions much faster, it could process a lot more information, and it could process decisions much more, less emotionally. So it radically improved my decision making. 8 years after I started Bridgewater, I had my greatest failure, my greatest mistake. It was late 1970s, I was 34 years old, and I had calculated that American banks had lent much more money to emerging countries than those countries were going to be able to pay back, and that we would have the greatest debt crisis since the Great Depression. And with it, an economic crisis and a big bear market in stocks. It was a controversial view at the time. People thought it was kind of a crazy point of view. But in August 1982, Mexico defaulted on its debt, and a number of other countries followed, and we had the greatest debt crisis since the Great Depression. And because I had anticipated that, I was asked to testify to Congress and appear on Wall Street Week, which was the show of the time. Just to give you a flavor to that, I've got a clip here. You'll see me in there.
Mr. Chairman, Mr. Mitchell, it's a great pleasure and a great honor to be able to appear before you and examine what is going wrong with our economy. The economy is now flat.